even direct to the what is called the national grid. The volume of electricity they will give you and the level of interruptions of all of them from time to time are not the same. This is a semblance of what happens when a party, a government in a state is the same with a government at the center in terms of party. These are some of the advantages. You tend to get much more than what you would have ordinarily gotten as of right from when you have that nexus, that connection, when you're of the same party with the party at the center. And I think this is all that the Deputy Speaker have seen, have known, given the vantage position he occupies, meaning well for his state. He says, oh, my governor can do more. If we leverage on the power of the center, it will help us to drive more development in Abia, much more than what he is doing right now. It's like when a man who God has blessed comes to his community and begins to dole out palliatives. It is not the same thing when that same man, after doing that, has a government that can hear him. He brings that same government to his community to add to what he has done. That way, whatever it is, we get to much more people than what he could have done as only one man. So these are all the advantages are legion and cannot be overemphasized. And I want to believe that every governor knows. That is why you see governors from time to time, they come to see presidents. What is it for? It is to discuss issues of their state, knowing that the president can decide to do this or not to do. Just like when communities go to visit governors, they go to say, please, we need this, we need this, we need that. Knowing that the governor has a discretion to exercise and we choose how to exercise it and cannot be in all communities at the same time. Some way, the federal government cannot be in all the states at the same time in terms of ecology, in terms of road construction, in terms of bridges, in terms of airports, and in terms of any and every other thing that government can give.
Okay.
So advantages are legion.
Quite a lot. I'm sure the governor must be mulling over all of these juicy offers that is agreeable to states that are plugged into the national grid, if I have to use your example, Honorable Martins. But we are due for a break now. When we return from this break, we're going to equally continue the discussion and open the phone lines in order to get you involved in the discussion. Take note, it is still Ben Kalu's mandate. It's a program which is designated for interaction between the people of the federal constituency, who the Deputy Speaker is representing at the House of Representatives, and of course, Abians and Nigerians in general. Stay with us.
People need to talk because the barriers of the gun do not talk. Neither does the military engage in negotiations. Peace in the Southeast Project, PISP, is set to bridge those gaps, to get Ndibo to talk and be talked to, all in the spirit of renewed hope. There is a need to get their hope renewed so that tomorrow will be better for them in terms of infrastructure, security, opportunities in employment.
Introducing ABN Radio and Television, your new favorite app. Stay informed, entertained, and connected with the latest news, music, and videos from Nigeria and beyond. Download the ABN Radio and Television app now on Google Play and enjoy live streaming of news, sports, music, and entertainment programs. On-demand access to your favorite shows and podcasts. Breaking news updates and notifications. Exclusive videos and interviews. Personalized experience with customizable settings. Get started in 3 easy steps. Open Google Play Store on your device. Search for ABN Radio/TV. Click install and start enjoying your new favorite app. Join the ABN Radio/Television community today and stay connected to what matters most. Introducing ABN Radio and Television, your new favorite app. Stay informed, entertained, and connected with the latest news, music, and videos from Nigeria and beyond. Download the ABN Radio and Television app now on Google Play and enjoy. Live streaming of news, sports, music, and entertainment programs. On-demand access to your favorite shows and podcasts. Breaking news updates and notifications. Exclusive videos and interviews. Personalized experience with customizable settings. Get started in 3 easy steps. Open Google Play Store on your device. Search for ABN Radio/TV. Click install and start enjoying your new favorite app. Join ABN
Shopping
Radio.
with low patronage. This is the opportunity you've been looking for. ABN TV and radio is here to offer you accessibility and
That of the absence of sitting down to look at how we have fared as a nation and the things we need to do to bring enduring development, sustainable development. It does appear we've been used to quick fixes for a long time. And when a system is introduced to take us out of that, to do on a sustainable basis, which is called change, it will be resisted because change is not always pleasurable. Change is not a happy thing to experience or to talk about. But if you do not embark on a change of trajectory, if what you have been getting is not good enough, it means you want to remain there or even get worse. That is my way of explaining what is happening to us as a people, even as a government. The old order needed to be disrupted. And for you to disrupt the old order, it has to come with pain. Pain similar to that of Daft Punk's, right? But at the end of it all, when we see the result, we will forget all the suffering and embrace the result. What am I talking about? A situation where, as a nation, we are not productive. What do you expect? Where all our industries that some of us, when we were small, heard about, touched some of them, went to play in some of their premises, they are no longer there. What do you expect? Where will the jobs come from? Will they fall from heaven? A situation where insecurity have made it difficult for people to go to farm. If you do not disrupt what is feeding this insecurity, how will people go to farm? And if people don't go to farm, how will you get food that is affordable? So these are all that is going on, and they cannot be tackled in a day. So that is why the suffering, the hunger, the poverty, with no exception to anybody, everybody is feeling the pain of what we are going through. It's either you're feeling it directly or you're feeling it indirectly. But with the policies being put in place by government of the day, it's my considered opinion that these policies, if we endure them and get to the finish line, that these policies will bring a new order. It will disrupt the old order and introduce a new order that will bring about sustainable and enduring development. That's my take on this. It is biting hard, I agree, but this is the pain we need to get to a new Nigeria that everybody can be proud about someday. And I pray that that day happens while some of us are still alive. Because we have played truancy as a nation for too long, my brother. Times when we said in this country that our problem is not money, it's what to do with money. And you begin to ask those who supervised government in those days, is it that they couldn't envision that things could be done on a medium to long-term basis? with those funds that they didn't know what to do with. So today everybody is paying the price. So we need to pay this price to get to a better tomorrow. That's my explanation of what is going on. I am not happy about it. It is biting me.
One more thing before I open the phone lines, and remember you can be part of the the conversation when you call 08081826 949 or 0811605249, or you send us a text or WhatsApp message on 09065108289, and we are live on Facebook as well. Honorable Martins, one of the close allies of the Deputy Speaker, talking about Honorable Chujo Kochuku, former minority leader of the Abia State House of Assembly, mentioned that it's not the first time the Deputy Speaker is putting a call across to the other governors of the Southeast region to join the APC. But the only difference is that this one came to limelight. And I want to find out from you as well, what difference you think it would make if all of them are of the same party? Does it give them strength? Does it equally improve their chances of impacting the lives of the people of the Southeast?
Yeah, with such arrangement, they can drive regional programs and policies, regional infrastructure that a single state may not have money enough to do amidst other things government is supposed to do. With that kind of arrangement, they can bargain better from the center, right? They can say, we have put a seed fund here for so and so project, but we want federal government to meet us 50% into that halfway into the cost of that project. A lot can come from it. A lot can come from it, I can bet you. A lot can come from it. Take a cue from what the Deputy Speaker is doing. Just one man, because he is of the APC and he is Deputy Speaker. That was why he was able to get the buy-in of his colleagues for a bill that didn't scale through in the 8th Assembly and 9th Assembly to scale through in the 10th Assembly, being assented today by the President. And very soon we are looking forward to setting up that commission, Southeast Development Commission. That is one good example of what being together in one house, under one arrangement, speaking the same thing, defending the same thing, can get our region from the federal government. Look at the level of roads a House of Representative member is doing in Bend. The other day, I had to go to Uyo Airport from it through Bend to Itumbozo to Uyo. Unprecedented. The other day, I had the privilege of going to Umuimenimpa with him. A road, the people from that community testified that that road had been abandoned for decades. But today, that road has been done, connected with a bridge, and they are now connected with the rest of the distance. That is what belonging to. Okay, ask yourself. There are eight House of Representatives members in Abia State, right? By reason of this position, and by reason, of course, the position came because he is APC. By reason of that, look at what he is doing. So that is what could happen. What will happen if our 5 states belong to the center? A lot will come with it. A lot will come with it. I had the privilege of following the Deputy Speaker for his 13 words. Word after word, community after community, what the people, the addresses read by President Generals, not party chairmen, where we are thankful for A, B, C, D. Thank you for these projects. Thank you for these appointments. Thank you. It was all thank and thank and thank before they will now drop one more thing they want him to do for them, you know. So that is what you get when you are connected to the center. The governor and the deputy speaker belong to the same party, right? This person will be getting, this person will be getting from the same source, but through different offices or positions they occupy. If you attend the APC Governors Forum, you make a demand. You attend the caucus meeting of the National Assembly, you make a state. Assuming you want me to extrapolate it, the advantages are too many, my brother. And I don't need to bore Abians because I know they know it. Especially also when the positions are occupied by well-meaning Abians like we have today.
Okay. Let's open the phone lines now. It's been buzzing for a while. 08081826949 or 08116052949 or 09065108289. In terms of the SMS line, tell us your name and where you are calling us from.
Good morning, Richard.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. My name is Mr. Chijoki. I am calling from Benjerodumaya. I greet former Speaker Martin Azubike. Good morning, sir.
Greetings, sir.
Well, thank you, sir. You are a very good man that I respect so much, but I disagree with you in most of the things you have said concerning somebody belongs to APC. If you talk about the APC, I now ask myself a question. What was the benefit of Imo people that belong to APC, if not Katakata? So for me, I see the cause as a kind of people that are not comfortable because of the way they used to share the Adia allocation, the way they used to share Adia money. They are no longer happening now. And they want to drag our governor. It cannot happen. For me, I am saying that the major benefit and the major result we are seeing in Adia is regular payment of salary. You can see it just a few days ago, about, on 21st and 22nd, workers in Adia started receiving their salary 21st and 22nd. Have we witnessed such a thing before? So I am saying that Governor Lesotho should stay in Labour Party. Yes, Benjamin Kalu should maintain the way people love him, but coming to attack the governor by saying that it's a must that he will come, or otherwise he will lose the seat. It's not like that.
Thank you, Chijoke.
Other people have given the
Chijoke, thank you very much for your contribution. Back to the phone lines. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Wisdom.
Name and location?
It's Alvin, I'm calling you from Bende. Good morning, Right Honorable Martin Azubike.
Good morning, brother.
Yeah, I must commend you. This is how an elder statesman, behave. The way you have explained all this, is quite good. I must commend you for this. Beyond the politics and political statements, look at the gains of aligning to the government at the center you rolled out. And you see, when people compare Adia State and Ebonyi State, they say Ebonyi have done this, but it's because of the alignment. When David Umahi left PDP to join APC, people thought he wasn't doing the decision, but look at the gains they made. So it is not a bad idea if the deputy speaker calls for the alignment. Only mischief makers who want to make something out of it. It is a harmless political statement and honest call that shouldn't take any all these negative reactions. It appears that people are just hiding behind it to attack the deputy speaker. And what even the last speaker said that people love him. Yes, people love him. They are not from Bende. But so many things the deputy have done, especially connecting with Akwa Ibom. You can imagine the level of threat that goes on between Bende and Akwa Ibom. So these are the good things. You talk about
right, thank you very much, Alvan. Thank you very much for your contribution, Alvan. Alvan, thank you. Alvan, thank you. Thank you very much. Good morning.
Good morning, Wizi.
Go ahead. 1 minute.
The man knows his name. I'm calling from Mumbai. Good morning, Martin Azubike.
Good morning, sir.
Okay. Thank you for your submission to what Wisdom was asking you. I believe that politics is the beauty of democracy in this country today. And democracy is supposed to be centered on human beings about the dividends of democracy leaders that are practicing this so-called democracy. So, Mr. Right Honorable Ben Kalu calling for the governor to join APC
It's politics. And there's nothing wrong about it, irrespective of the way we see it. That Honorable Ben Kalu might have done one or two things for his people, but it doesn't mean that he has done everything the people of Ben they are expected of him. It doesn't mean that he has done all the things that the party people expect of him. So for somebody telling us that it is because the government know what is in him that is blood, and somebody made a bad perception here. He said it in the morning. The Omoti rebuked him. Said that the governor has paid the salaries of August, 21, 22nd of August, which is very, very wrong. It's a lie from the pit of hell. So you are not the spokesperson of the government. Stop coming on air to be telling the audience who has paid August salary, 21, 22nd.
Husemanode, you are almost digressing from the subject. However, I think you've made your point. Thank you very much for your contribution. On to the next one. Good morning. Move away from your radio set.
Good morning, Mr. Geneta.
Wisdom Thomas, move away from your radio set, please.
Mr. Wisdom Thomas, God bless you.
Name and
Good morning,
location.
honorable in the studio. This is Mr. S. Kalu, that good boy from the house in our government area, the hospitality, number one community, not that thing. My honorable, I have two questions to drop concerning this issue at hand. Now, it's barely 15 months now. This present administration, they enter. Are you not seeing it as a distraction for anyone, any of our leaders that emerge in 2023 to start talking about the issue of party that? Remember that during the election, there are many promises. Do you think within these 15 months, do you think our leaders, including Honorable Ben Kalu, do you think they have done justice to the promises they made that will now warrant them to start talking about politics? Does it mean, for talking about parties, does it mean that interest of party will now overshadow the welfare of the masses?
Okay.
Even our governor of the state, don't you think that it's a distraction on the side of our governor for somebody to start calling him to come and talk about the issue of parties, not to allow him to concentrate to deliver the millions of democracy? That's number one. Number two, finally, Mr. Speaker.
You are doing that in 30 seconds.
The party, the last one, please, sir.
Respond to them.
Well, let me begin with the submission of Chijoke, who tried to compare Imo and Abia in terms of APC. Well, no matter how you look at Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo State, when you go to Imo State, even second time, you will see laudable projects that he has done and still doing across the 3 senatorial zones in Imo State. Again, nobody is saying the governor should share money, and nobody and APC have never governed Abia State to enable you draw a good comparison between an APC government in Abia State and any other government. Somebody talked about attack on governor. The deputy speaker never attacked the governor. It was only an innocent, gentle invitation, which, like I said earlier, the governor could either accept or reject. And from the posture of the governor, I want to believe that his answer to this thing is noted. Yes, Alvan gave us a comparison between Ebonyi and Abia, or what is going on in Ebonyi. Ebonyi that is always hooked to the center. Former Governor Dave Umahi had to take the state to the center, and the present government there is, sustaining all the legacies that Dave Umahi left there. Payment of salary is good if our governor has paid August salary. I'm not in a position to affirm or deny that, but that is one of the hallmarks of government, that workers are deserving of their paid wages. If that has been done, it is commendable. Distraction. Nobody is distracting anybody. Like I said earlier, this thing was not said in a campaign field. It was not even said in a public place. It is an interview that was done from the comfort of somebody's office. So nobody is distracting anybody as to warrant non-fulfillment of campaign promises. Yes, I will not say that Right Honorable Benjamin Kalu have fulfilled all the campaign promises, but the good thing is that he has hit the ground running, and there are a lot he has done, even within 1 year of his occupation of that seat, and a lot more he will do in the next 3 years or 2.5 years left. And that being said, I want every Abian to take a visit to Bend, the federal constituency. In each of the 13 wards, if you do not see a signature project that the deputy speaker has done or is doing, then you can take me to terms any other day. He may not have solved all their problems, and no one man or no one government will solve all the problems. But the good thing is that somebody is doing something that is unprecedented, and it is only fair and proper that that person is commended and encouraged so that he is able to do more. That brings me to telling Admians the need to rally round behind Benjamin Kalu, against the background that the office of the deputy speaker is just one in the country and could be occupied by any of the 360 members. And because it came to us in Abia, not from Bende, but I'm an Abian, because he came to us in Abia and Bende, we need to rally around that office. We need to encourage him so that he can even do more, including doing the things that are beyond Bende. That Renewed Hope housing estate, about 500 houses that will be built there. I don't want to believe that they will be owned by Bende people alone. Other people from other parts of the states who own houses in that place. That is the kind of thing we are talking about. And some other mega projects that the deputy speaker may attract to the states, maybe leveraging on the 2025 budget that is in the works right now. So instead of vilifying him for an innocent statement that he made, let us rally around him and get the best for Abia.
Let's just look at some of the comments on Facebook. That will be the last act, and we exit the studio. Simeon Nwokoch on Facebook is saying Governor Mbakwe said it is not good for Igbos to be in one party. That is putting our egg in one basket. We should benefit from all the parties to develop our states, and I agree with him. You know, as Elvis is saying, he's watching and testing live from the city of Umuahia. He said, Ben Kalu urging Alex Oti to join APC is not out of place. We know APC administration have failed to live up to expectations, but this is democracy where freedom of movement is allowed. If the governor wishes to pitch his tent with APC, so be it. And he said, keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Ezra on Facebook is saying, what will Honorable Benjamin Kalu and APC help Dr. Alex Oti to do differently from what has been happening in Abia State since 1999 if he eventually joins the APC? Unfortunately, there may not be time. Avan Egon equally dropped his comment there, but he has already reacted by the phone lines. We have to go now. Honorable Martins Azubuike, we are out of time, but I will just allow you 30 seconds to, which is a difficult job really, isn't it? To, put everything you've said in one mode. 30 seconds so we can leave.
Well, Abians should continue to be very hopeful of the government of the day, especially the government at the center. The pains we are going through today, we may not see them if we endure and get these policies to the finish line. Let's continue to leverage on the office of the Deputy Speaker to see what we can do better for our state in terms of federal funds.
30 seconds, well, yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Right, Honorable Martins Azubuike, former Speaker, Abia State House of Assembly, and member, FCT Civil Service Commission. Thank you very much.
Appreciate. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Stanko. Thank you to my producer, Samson Eze. I am Wisdom Thomas. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Welcome to Glad Solar and CCTV Academy.
This is ABN TV, where the world is on your screen, bringing you news like you've never seen. From headlines to highlights, we are your guide, ABN TV. Let's take you for a ride. Your stories, your world, your channel, ABN TV. This is ABN TV, where the world is on your screen, bringing you news like you've never seen. From headlines to highlights, we are your guide, ABN TV. Let's take you for a ride. Your stories, your world, your channel, ABN TV.